This tutorial explains how to send any tag value from NXTSD5 to any of the NXF4000's analog outputs. Ensure you're logged in with credentials that allow access to the options dialog and calculations. When any NXF output is set to Modbus, NXTSD5 can send data to it. This is true for both analog and digital outputs. However, the VFD outputs can only be used if they're not controlling drives. If Modbus doesn't appear in the available options, your NXF4000 firmware doesn't support this feature. In this example, Analogue 0 was already set to Modbus. Next, go to the Options dialog and open Calculations. Use the Calculation Wizard feature and select Buffer to Analog Output. The wizard will guide you through a simple procedure for generating the calculation. It starts with providing a calculation name. Always provide a name that reflects the calculation's purpose. In this case, it's for sending the manual rate to the analog output. Now, read through the procedure to understand its requirements, which are: buffer tag value A to output B, using the scaling range C to D. In this example, we're sending the burner's manual rate to the output, so we must choose the appropriate tag. However, any tag will work, as long as its range is known. Next, choose the output. We've already ensured Analogue 0 is configured for Modbus use, so it's ready to work. Finally, the range of the selected tag is required, so NXTSD5 can scale it accordingly. In this case, the manual range is 0 to 100. When the wizard is completed, it appears in the calculation dialog. Don't forget, this is device-based, so it's created for every NXF4000 in the project. Let's exit and test. The NXF4000 outputs dialog shows us that Analogue 0 is currently outputting 16 mA. The current manual rate is 50%, which equates to 12 mA. When we change the manual rate to 75%, the NXF4000's Analogue 0 now shows 16 mA, which is correct.